Alright, so here we're going to change a second order DE into a first order DE using a substitution. So here's our info, and we're going to put V equal to Y dash. Again, Y, we're assuming it's, so Y dash is Dewadi, let's say X, so we're going to put everything in terms of the X. It could be Dewadi T, I don't know, but usually we assume Dewadi X. Alright, so we'll start with V equals Y dash. So if V equals Y dash, or if Y dash equals V, then Y double dash, we're just differentiating V with respect to whatever that may be. So we're doing, so that's just going to be V dash. So we're going to get here, if we kind of look here, we're going to go V dash is equal to 2 lots of 1 minus, and Y dash is V. Okay, and because we know that Y dash of 0 is 0, we're given that, oh there it is, right there. If we put that into V equals a Y dash, so if Y dash is 0, then clearly V is going to be 0. When X is 0, Y dash is 0, therefore V is 0. So V when X equals 0 is 0 as well. Alright, so that goes with that. Okay, so if we wanted to solve that, then we would say, well, that's dv dx equal to, I'm going to do the same thing I did before, there we go, v minus 1, because then when I go to put the v's all on this side, it's nice, this is dx, so it's a nice log, v minus 1, we've got minus 2x plus c, so v minus 1 when I exponentialize, then I don't need to worry so much anymore about if I make this constant a, so that e to the power of c or minus c, it doesn't really matter. But the constant part is kind of absorbing everything, so that can equal a e to the minus 2x. Alright, so that would mean v equals 1 plus a e to the minus 2x. So we know initially that v0 equals 0, so let's go 0 equals 1 plus a e to the power of 0, which is 1. So you can see a is going to equal negative 1. If we pop that back in, this will become 1 minus e to the minus 2x. There. But remember, so if we look at d, y dash does equal v, y dash equals v. So I could change this to y dash is 1 minus e to the minus 2x. So now I can actually solve and find y, because this is dy dx. So everything's in terms of x over there, so I can just say y, so I've got 1 dy on this side is equal to 1 minus e to the minus 2x dx. So on this side I've just got y, on this side I've got x. Alright, so I'm integrating e to the negative 2x. So it's going to come down to a positive here, and it's going to be a half plus c. But we know that y, where have we got it? Y of 0 equals 1. So if I put 1 equals 0 plus a half e to the power of 0 plus c, you can see clearly c has got to be a half. So 1 equals a half plus c. So c equals a half, so if I put that back in, I get y equals x plus a half e to the minus 2x plus a half. And that will be my answer. That's the solution.